Yes, guys, welcome back to Send Football View. This is brand new video. Here we go again. He sucked again. That is how it goes, and everybody could see this is not gonna happen. This is not gonna work. Rosenior, he was not made for Chelsea. His really capacity on his ability is not for Chelsea. Chelsea is one of the seven biggest team in the world. It's not just anybody who can manage that team. This is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the reason why he was sacked and how Chelsea is going to move on from now on. So if you're new, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's grow this channel. Let's help support this channel. Come on, people. So what's happening is, as you can see, Rosenior, he's been sacked. This decision made yesterday around 10 o'clock in the morning. So it was really tough decision, as I heard in statement of Chelsea Football Club, and they wanted really to stay with him. They wanted to stay with him. They signed him 6 years contract, and they could not do that. Their desire was to stay. They don't care what their fans want. But when it comes to their interests, what comes to results, when it comes to ship sinking, they have no choice. They have to do that. So I understand their decision, but also their decision is based on what happened in the field. What's going on, and the players, how players are responding to his tactics, because every players are complaining they don't understand what he tells them. Someone who speaks English, he's Englishman, so when it comes to communication, that is not an issue. So his tactics, somehow players, they don't get it. So there is a reason why. The reason why they believe he's not qualified for coaching them. So because when you look his CV is not supposed to be at Chelsea Football Club, in my opinion. So, but let's look the real reason. So as you can see, the most worst record in Chelsea history, as you can see on screen, this is never happened. The people who knows history, they said this happened, last time this happened was 1912. The same time Titanic was sinking. This is what they said. It's true. Last time this happened was 1912. Just the same week, the same month, the same year, Titanic sank. That is how it's long time ago, 100-something years. This is really bad record to this man. I don't know how he's gonna recover from this nightmare to ever get another job. This is a concern. So this is really damaging repetition. So I don't know why so many people just choose to come to Chelsea where they know they're going to fail. So it's understandable. There is money involved. There is a survey involved. Once you put your Chelsea on your survey, it's going to be bigger, but it's wrong. It's really wrong. I don't think that is a good idea to do that. Well, you know you're going to fail. So I understand. As you can see, this scoring line, only the team they won 7-0 is team from really League One. You can see on your screen. That is not acceptable to anybody. Doesn't matter how much team is behind you. Once you produce this kind of results, you gone. You're not gonna last. You're not going to last. That is my opinion. Let me know what you think down below. If Rosenior was supposed to be given another chance, I don't think so. But it's not Rosenior problem. It doesn't matter how much we're going to criticize him. So, in my opinion, he is a victim. He was brought here, I don't think by choice, because he was already in a Bruco family. He was in a sister team, Strasbourg. I believe he was forced to come here because the Chelsea owners, they didn't have any other choice. They didn't have any other option. When Maresca quit, because Maresca was not fired, Maresca quit because he did not get what he wanted. He told them he cannot run a team the way they wanted him to run, interfering his action, his decisions, everything. So coming behind him. So that's the reason why he quit the job. So they didn't get anybody. Anybody they contacted, they refused to come. So they have no choice to bring Rosenior in. So he lost his job in Strasbourg because in Strasbourg he was doing good. He was really doing a very good job. So now he lost the Chelsea. He lost the Luxembourg job. So I don't know, man. That is screwing up your career, man. If you could have stayed Luxembourg, maybe another 2 years, he could gain that experience he need to get another job. I heard also Dortmund wanted him. Somehow he chose Chelsea to come to Chelsea. So I feel sorry for him, really. So let's see the reason why Chelsea is in this nightmare. Let's talk about days in charge per manager under Abramovich and Bruco. This is something I saw and I want to share with you because it's really mind-blowing. Because when you look at Abramovich era, let's see Abramovich era. Each manager, how many days he stay at job. The first manager when Abramovich walks in was Ranieri. Ranieri was 336 days. 1 year something. So 1 year something. And then he screwed up and then he was fired. Mourinho came in. Mourinho 1,200, almost 2 years or something. No, it's 1 year. No. It's around 3 years maybe. That's 3 years. 3 years. 1,000 something years. So it's 3 years and something. And then Mourinho was sacked. The Grant came in 200 something days. Scolari 200 something years, less than a year. And then Ancelotti came in. So this is, you can see, is 2 years and something. And Villa boss 200 something. And I remember this period was really almost blessing period to Chelsea because I remember Villa was sacked and then Di Matteo came in and then we won our first Champions League. This is a really crucial time at Chelsea fans. So Di Matteo, he was the guy who brought really our first Champions League in. And then Di Matteo also was sacked. They brought in back Mourinho. And Mourinho did what he did. He won a league, and then 2 years time, and then he fall out again. And then Conte was brought in. Conte, so you remember what happened? He won us a league, something else, and then he left. Sadi came in. Sadi also won us, I believe, is UEFA League, Europa League, and then Lampard came in. Almost 500 days. So Tuchel came in, also was a special day. He won us Champions League. This is how, as you can see, really, every time Abramovich did this kind of firing, because it's not because team was really bad. They have great teams. But some managers, they were falling out with the players. not a system. So every time they brought somebody in, we win something. So that is what mother. We didn't care what Abramovich was doing, because every time he did something, we win something big. So that's why fans, they never care what Abramovich was doing, because always bring success. So let's see this era, Bruco era. Bruco era came in, and then Tucker was in charge. Tucker was on job 101 days after Bruco came in. They fall out, and when they came in, Chelsea was champions of Europe. They just finished to win the Champions League with Tucker, and then somehow they fall out, so they decided to bring in Potter. Potter was a guy, yes man. They knew they're going to control. He's not going to demand anything. He's going to do whatever he's been told to do. So that's what happened. And then Potter left. They see it's not working out. Pochettino came in. They promised everybody, oh, this is really a long-time manager. We're going to go behind him. We're going to give him whatever he needs. The same thing happened. He realized that this Chelsea is no longer Chelsea we knew. This is a Chelsea buying, selling player. So he's no longer Chelsea to compete silvers. It's not Chelsea to really go on the high stages. No, he realized that. So he started to demand so much. Pochettino was gone. Maresca came in. When Maresca came in, everybody was so, oh, this is yes man guy, but he's doing something. Because really, when Maresca came in, we can see identity. We can see what the team is doing. We can see the system on the pitch. So he was doing very good. He really managed to put everything in order. We went on. We won 2 trophies. We won 2 trophies in just 2 years. So this is good. We say we coming back to our own good. We coming back to winning trophies. So, and then what happened? He realized also he's not going to get anywhere else. They're demanding him to go all the way win Premier League. It's not going to happen. I remember at the beginning of season, he lost his defender. Cole, he was injured, and then he demanded to be given a new defender, a good defender. That's what he asked. He did not ask much, and then they deny him. So he let it go. He used whatever he had at his disposal, but at the end of the day, he was not good enough. So he told them, this is not good enough. It's not working. Because I'm really exposed at the back. We don't have a good defense. So that's what happened. And then he decides to quit. When he quit, they put this guy, this interim guy. I'm going to talk about him later. I'm coming to him. You'll see who is. So interim guy, he really managed 2 games. I remember was a City. We equalized the City game, and then the following game was Fulham. I remember we lost 2-1. And then Rosenior was there. He was even in stadium. He watching the game Fulham Chelsea. Rosenior came. They brought Rosenior in. So now Rosenior has been at work 107 days from January to now. Just 3 months time. 3 months he's gone. 3 months is gone. So you can see these people, they're trying to do what Abramovich did, but there's no success. That's why if every manager who came in from under this Bruco won something, believe you me, nobody will talk about it. They don't care because they have been winning. Nothing, no issue. What matters is winning. So that's why now everybody even think, that's why when Maresca left, everybody was angry because he's the only one who won something. So if you make a change, you better be better than what you had before. So Maresca came in and then he won something. So that's why everybody knew Sacking Maresca was a mistake. So this is what happened from era Abramovich and Bruco. You can see really Chelsea has never been stable. Even Abramovich era was never stable team. But the difference between Abramovich and these people, Abramovich, he was always want to bring his standards of Chelsea higher and higher all the time. That was his goal. That's why we're successful. We win so much. So because priority are two different. Priority of Bramvich and Bruco, they are really a night a day. So their priority is to stay in top four. So they can have revenue, they can bring players, swap players. That's what their goal is, to bring young players and sell them. So you can see the reason why we can never, Chelsea fans, they will never get this. And from all those nonsense, hiring, firing, Chelsea first has turned manager sacking into very expensive habit. They really lost a lot of money. Over 100 million spent on compensation since 2015. More than any club in football history. So this is, you can see, they really screw up Chelsea. At this point, Chelsea should just add manager compensation and very budget item. So this is how it goes. 24 million they're going to pay Rosenior. 4 million they pay Maresca. 10 million they pay Pochettino. Potter, he was paid 13 million. Tuchel, 13 million. Rampard, 2 million. And Conte, 26 million. He is the winner here, man. And Mourinho, he was paid 12 million. And I believe he's in 2 times, because Mourinho was sacked 2 times. So you can see really this is really happened. What happened to Chelsea? Chelsea have never been stable, and the owners, they are really terrible. And all this problem, as you can see, this is the reason why Liam Rosenior is gone. But the really cancer and the many virus of these things, the owners are still here. This is everybody's, what everybody believe. This is the reason why Chelsea is in this mud. So Chelsea will never be successful as long as these people are still here, unless they change their model. If their priority change, they're going to have successful football, because they have money. They can do, if they want, they can make this team great. Just priority. Because Rampard, I remember Rampard, they asked him when he was being sacked. He said the problem at Chelsea is, I remember which word he used. He said is standard. The standard of these people they are putting in any manager who came in is very low standard. They don't care about winning any silver. Their standard is very low. So this is the reason why Rampart even quit. He said the standard of these people is very low. I don't think we'll ever even compete a Premier League as long as these people are here. They don't care about that. As long as you come from 1, 2, 3, 4, those positions, they don't care where you end up. As long as you're in those 4 places, they don't care. So that's what Rampart said. Standard at Chelsea is very low. It's no longer winning machine team. So here you get it. The reason why we are in this mud. And even Abramovich era, we really had a really worse manager. As you can see on screen, this is a Ferrari Scorari. Philip Scolari was the worst manager at Chelsea, and Andres Villas-Boas was manager also. It was really big mistake. Potter, he came in also, you could see, and Liam Rosenior, he broke the record. The record you are not supposed to break. 7 games without scoring 1 goal. 7 goals. Man, 7 games, not even one goal behind the net. As I told you, last time happened 1912 when the people were really mourning about Titanic. It's long time ago. It's long time, man. So let me see. This is what direction now Chelsea taking. We thought maybe Rosenior is gone. We're gonna get somebody to rescue this league. This league this year, because we still can qualify for Champions League. It's not too late. There's still 5 games to play. So there is 5 games maybe to win. If they bring in somebody who going to really demand really something, maybe they can win something. So they decide to call him McFarlane again. This is the guy I was talking about, who was interim coach after Maresca left. He played 2 games with Chelsea. So, and now he's going to he's going to take Chelsea at the end of season while they are choosing a new manager. So I don't understand, man. Let's see what they said. Mike Allen will be Chelsea new head coach until June interim basis. So he's going to be our interim boss. McFarlane will be working with the support from existing Chelsea backroom staff. He oversaw 1-1 draw with Manchester City and 2-1 defeat to Fulham in first pair an interim manager. So as I told you, he lost 1 game. He equalized 1 game with the City. That was really good stuff because the player responded to him. And one thing I hope maybe is going to happen with this guy, maybe he's going to go back to Maresca system. Players, they understand good. He's not going to change so much. Maybe we can come back and win the games. Players understand this system. He's going to pick players who's going to really understand what they're doing. Because players were, as I heard, player was really confused the system of Rosenior. This is what I'm thinking. I hope it's going to be that much. So this is a guy also I'm hearing the rumors. Rumors now is Chelsea considering manager shake-up as Nagelsmann emerged as a dream target. So this is a guy, I remember last time when they hired Maresca, he was interviewed also. He interviewed and they liked what he said. Maybe that's why they want to revisit talking to him. Maybe let's see what's going to happen. But in my opinion, Nagelsmann, he's a now German manager. I don't think he can do anything now. Maybe after World Cup, because World Cup is around the corner, so he cannot do anything now. So we have to wait until at the end of the World Cup. There will be so many managers available, and maybe one thing I heard, Chelsea they're going to hire the experienced manager with a really high CV, with qualification to lead the Chelsea. That's what the fans even demanding. They want somebody proven who can come, and even the players that are going to respect. Because Rosenior, what happened most of the time, what I'm hearing is that players, they were not aboard him. They didn't respect him. Because when you see somebody who won nothing at such a high club, this is going to happen. People don't going to respect you. So that's what happened. So guys, let me know what you think down below. Where do you think Chelsea is heading? What direction are we going? Let me know what you think down below. So this is what I prepared for you. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's grow this channel. Let's support my channel. Otherwise, take care of yourself. Ciao.